almost a year of playing RGDPS, when I finally beat my first demon, I actually beat 50 of these things. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually proud of myself beating as many demons as I could in RGDPS, and 50 demons is way too many demons that I've beaten in RGDPS. Normally I will beat like 10 or 20 demons or something like that. So, in today's video, I am going to show you the rankings of my 50 demons that I have completed in RGDPS. And I will rank each of my demons that I've beaten from number 50 to number 1 based on my scores. I use 3 different criteria in my own to rank every demon that I've beaten. The first criteria is the gameplay criteria. Gameplay is the most important criteria I ever created. It allows you to see whether if it's fun, annoying, and others, and that will apply 70% on the total score. The second criteria that I made is the decoration, and that will apply 30% on the total score. And the last is actually an optional criteria made by myself, was the enjoyment score, and that will apply a maximum score of obviously 100. Now, I would like to add another criteria, but that doesn't count on the scoring that I will do, and that is music. And I will rate the music from 1 to 100, however, it will not affect on the total score of the level. And so, with all that out of the way, let's jump straight into it. Alright, so, what is the worst demon level that I've been in RGDPS? Well, it's this one. This is the most boring level of all time. Not one single part of this level was fun. All of the parts are just annoying and unbalanced and straight up inconsistent. It got me really frustrated so much, and I just went bored playing this level over and over again. And I would just drop this level over again. Don't try this nonsense. You have no idea how bad this level was. It's just plain unfun, annoying, and there are some awkward wave parts on this level. This wave part right here is just so awful. Yeah, this level is seriously frustrating to beat. I absolutely wanted to enjoy the blood seriously because it's just really satisfying to me. However, here are the reasons why I did not enjoy this level so much. Laggy, awful, annoying, and awkward wave gameplay. And the other reason that is the most annoying to me and it's just seriously frustrating is click delays, which is absolutely not my thing. This is an easy version of the golden, except there are some issues that I definitely wanted to talk to. Like, the beginning is so hard and then the wave is just really annoying. There are some other issues though, like laggy and a little bit of a click delays, which is so frustrating to beat for the players that have low-end mobile device. This is only number 46 and already noticed that the level score is decent in the other 4 levels. There are some decent fun parts on this level, but unfortunately, the ship parts are just choke point heavy, especially the ship part at the drop is just a very big choke point. Otherwise, the level is decently fun anyways. This level is so short. This is only over 30 seconds long and half speed. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually quite fun, but there are quite a bit of frustrating parts. I will say, second half of the level is a bit harder than the first half. Really good level, but unfortunately the 4th checkpoint is so frustrating because of lag and click delays. Otherwise, this level is just pretty decent. This level meant to be really funny because there are a bunch of trolls and fakes. For me, it's not so bad. There are a couple parts that are just so frustrating. Otherwise, it's just a pretty decent level, I guess. My first hard demon in RGDPS. Literally just similar to any 9 circles levels in Geometry Dash. However, the second half of the wait part is so hard than the first half that causes me to beat this level in a full week. That is just really disappointing. I have no idea why am I getting so unlucky with this level. Like, I literally die at the very last part of the level. In any case, this level is way better than the first version of Wave Trials. There are a couple parts that are just kinda unfair, but it's manageable to just make it decently enjoyable to play. My 10th platformer Extreme Demon in RGDPS. That's insane, and I grinded as many Extreme Demons as I could. The first 3 checkpoints are just a lot harder than the rest of the checkpoints. The rest of the checkpoints are just quite a bit fun actually, and This part right here is just decently fun, I guess. My first medium demon in RGDPS. Overall, it's not that bad. There are a little bit of boring parts and there are just one choke point. But the rest of it is just really fun to play and it's manageable to make me decently enjoyable for some reason. I'm not sure why this is an insane demon. This is the easiest platformer insane demon I ever played and my first platformer insane demon to complete. There are a decent hard inputs, at the same time, quite a bit of a fun gameplay, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, this level is actually a lot harder than the previous layout that I will show you later. This part right here is so hard that it requires really precise inputs to do. Otherwise, it's just quite a bit fun. Some people might say that this level is seriously frustrating because it's just straight up all memorization. All parts require you need to memorize all the parts that you definitely need to avoid, like spikes, and you can see anything right here. But for me, it's just really fun to play for some reason. I have no idea why. I could not tell. Just a random platformer demon that I've beaten. Nothing much else to say about this level. There are a few parts that are a little bit annoying, but it's not that an issue otherwise. This is a very easy 9 circles level that I play. I'm not sure why I call this very easy because it's just open for a hard demon level like this. Decoration is just similar to Ultra Paracosm except it's hard. Otherwise, this is a good and fun level. This is the current longest platformer extreme demon in RGDPS. It's inspired by How to Platformer but 100 rooms. I will say that room 73 and 74 can get a little bit frustrating, but otherwise there are so many rooms that are just quite fun. Like room 99 is the hardest room and it's just still a really fun level. Outslot making some really fast-paced levels like this. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually quite fun to play once you get the hang of it. It's just straight up 4 times speed, but once you learned it, it gets really consistent after all. How are you supposed to flick this level from 27% literally after that attempt when I die at 27%? That's what this level was. This level is similar to B but made in 1.0. And just like similar to B, the ball part is a little bit of nightmare and there are some different parts, but there are some parts that are just same as B. And that is the reason why this level is an easy demon. This is another fast-paced level from Outslot. Like, the beginning and the drop are just so fast, and you don't know what inputs you might do. But once you learn and practiced it enough, it gets really fun and it just gets really consistent even though it's lagging a little bit. My first RGDPS 9 circles demon level. It's a different 9 circles level based on the decoration. And when I start practicing this level, it's so difficult that I can't even sight read the wave parts. However, with enough practice, it gets really consistent afterwards. And the wave parts are just so fun to me, not surprised. I'm not sure why I found this level being so fun. Like, the 9th room is the hardest room, but the rest of it is just manageable to pass it really easy. And does make it really enjoyable to play, honestly. You know, I was so inconsistent when I played this level from 0 even though I practiced this level a bunch. And for some reason, I just flipped this level from 33%. I have no idea how did I just did that. There are some really fun gameplay at this point, and once you practice it enough, it gets really consistent afterwards, so it's worth I tried my best, okay? When I was in the English chat at the RGDPS community on Discord, someone in chat asks that he needs a verifier on his first level. And I volunteered to be a verifier and he accepted the verification request. And so, I verified this level nonsense. I actually found this level pretty fun to play and there are some really hard parts, but it gets consistent after all once you practiced enough. Decoration is just all blue, like it's just straight up blue honestly because it's Aquarius and the Aquarius is blue. We finally made it to the top half of the list. When you see a level name, you thought that this was the hardest level in RGDPS. It turns out that it's actually not, and it's quite a bit of an easy extreme if you ask. There are a lot of fun here, and the beginning and the wave part are just 4 times speed. But it's actually pretty fun to play honestly. I flipped this level from 33 to 93 and then just beat this level in a few minutes. Yeah, That is really surprising. We are also made to the list of the levels that have above 90 points on their average score. Let's start with this one. This level is really good. The gameplay is very fun. The UFO is just fine, but the rest of it is just really fun, and that makes it very enjoyable to play. The decoration is just really satisfying to me. My first RGDPS platformer demon became on the top 25 of the list. This level is really good and fun. Each room corresponds into a letter and has a total of 10 rooms. And this is an easy demon platformer, so you can try this level out by yourself. This is the other layout platformer Extreme Demon that I've talked to. This level is a bit longer than the previous layout platformer Extreme, and I have tons of fun playing this level. I'm not sure why. It's just really enjoyable to me. If this level was decorated, this will be in the top 10 honestly. This is my first time ever in my RGDPS history to be a verifier of a level, like this one. It was truly a blast to verify this level because it's just a really fun level. The ball part is the hardest part of the level, and wave is just a pure skill because it's a wave-based level. And it's just a really fun level to me, honestly. Really sick and fun level. It's a bit of an easy hard demon, and it gets really consistent once you practice it enough. But if you just practice this stuff way too much, it gets even more consistent and even more fun, honestly. That's why I found this level being very enjoyable, honestly. Not surprised. Yet another fast-paced level from Outslot featuring the Vince 12. This level is slightly better than the previous two Outslot levels. It doesn't have many inputs to do, and if this was only decorated, this would have been in the top 5. It's just seriously fun to me, honestly, and I have no idea why. Oh, there is yet another fast-paced level from Outslot I forget. This is actually a lot more fun than is usual. Like, the gameplay is just so fast, but it gets really consistent afterwards once you just practice them enough. This is also the easiest easy demon that I played. It's just very enjoyable. Man, I have never thought I will beat an extra long level like this. It's just an extremely fun level to me, honestly, and that makes it very enjoyable to play. Even though I just stuck on the beginning a little bit, it just gets really consistent afterwards once you put enough practice on it. It's just an insane level. The drop bars are just really fun, honestly. Like, it's just so fun to play. Yeah, I will recommend definitely playing this one. This is, in my opinion, the easiest Extreme Demon. It's just a bunch of pads and orbs, and the gameplay is just very open for an Extreme Demon level like this. The beginning is the hardest part, but I have so much fun playing with this one. And this is the first time I ever fluke an Extreme Demon level, and it's this one. I fluked this level from 54% on my first attempt. Yeah, really surprising. My first Extreme Demon in RGDPS. It's just a 9 circles level with a bunch of 2.2 effects. After being stuck at the beginning for a long time, once you get into the wave, it gets really fun and consistent once you just practiced it enough. If you just practice enough the wave, it just gets really consistent, and somehow it turned into an easy extreme because it's just a little bit open for a 9 circles Extreme Demon level like this. This part right here is just so easy, and the end is not that bad at all. Ah yes, a new level that has been recognized to get one of the biggest flukes of all time. Like, seriously, how did I fluke this level from a freaking 17%? This is an insane demon and 2-player mode. I will say that this asymmetrical duel that you can see here is the hardest part of the level. But then the rest of it is just really easy to do. If you somehow die at the very last jump, I am sorry, that is a little bit unfortunate, and you cannot easily fluke that level. But if you're not, you can actually have a great chance to fluke this level, so if you did, then congratulations! My first RGDPS Insane Demon. The beginning is the hardest part of the level, but the drop is just seriously fun to play. It's just really fun and it gets really consistent even though it's so fast. If this was fully decorated, this would have been in the top 5, honestly. The other interesting thing is just the percentage was just broken, so I'll take it, I guess. This is a very cool level and yet slaughterhouse inspiration, but the drop is just entire spider. This is a really interesting level considering that this is an easy demon and it's a legendary level for some reason. The decoration is just literally insane, like it's just well decorated with some spiders like cobwebs or something like that. And it has a really fun gameplay, so it's worth a shot to make it really enjoyable for me. Another level by Luck Tab. Sorry, I did not say this on the 46th one. And this is actually a lot better than the other Lock-type demon level. The decoration is just so well made. The fact that this level has over 80,000 objects is just well optimized too. The gameplay is very fun. If the spider wasn't that hard, this would have been a perfect score for the gameplay. We finally made into the top 10 of the list. These are definitely the best of the best levels that I played in my opinion. Let's start with this one. I absolutely have a lot of fun playing with this level. It's just insanely hard to me. This is an insanely hard platform extreme demon and I have no idea why. But it's just get really consistent once you put enough practice on this platform extreme. Lilith's platformer extremes are just so hard to me, but I just have tons of fun playing with this level. My current hardest extreme demon in RGDPS. This was a very amazing experience even though I've never played a timing based level like this. I will say that the cube is very hard and the ship part with the followed green orb is the hardest part of the level. For some reason I have a ton of fun playing with this level even though I just cannot stop dying at this part because it's so hard and requires really specific timings. But it's just very enjoyable to me, honestly. My first platformer extreme demon is another platformer extreme made by Lilith, and this one is a little bit better at this point. The spider and the ball part are insanely hard, and then the UFO, the rest of the parts are just a little bit of an easy one. I have a lot of fun playing with this level. Just like any Lilith platform extreme demons that I beat, I have tons of fun playing with this level, honestly. My first RGDPS demon level ever. I did this because I got 200 stars and I have enough consistency to beat a demon level, so I picked this one because I know that this was a super fun level to me and the decorations are just really satisfying. It's a school theme level, honestly. There is a little bit of a downside like laggy and click delays, but you know, it's still a very enjoyable level to me. This is meant to be the best mythic AC demon level I ever played. Very satisfying gameplay and very satisfying decorations as well. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually my favorite AC Demon level of all time before a new Mythic AC Demon level was released. This part right here is by far the most insane part of the entire level ever. Another platformer extreme made by Lilith that's always been a really fun level to play. The decoration is sequel to the hallucination but in platformer mode. There are some insanely hard parts, as you may know. All Lilith's platformer extremes made some insanely hard inputs, but there are also some easy inputs, so the gameplay is just still extremely fun. If you have a very high amount of consistency, you can have a very enjoyable experience with this level. Glory 2 is similar to Glory made by none other than Lilith, featuring insanely hard inputs, very satisfying gameplay, and very satisfying decorations as well. Just like any Lilith's platformer extremes, the gameplay is still extremely fun and the decorations are a lot better than any Lilith's platformer extremes. And I understand why this level got rated legendary. This level absolutely deserves a legendary rating. Glory series has been came out. Glory 3 is similar to the two Glory levels made by, of course, Lilith, and obviously, it has features like insanely hard level, extremely satisfying gameplay, and even better decorations. And okay, this is a lot better than the Glory 2. Still, extremely fun level, better decorations, and this is another legendary level from Lilith. This definitely deserves the legendary rating. The decorations are just really satisfying to me, and I definitely love this level a lot. I actually love all Lilith's platformer extremes right now, and I have no idea why. It's just really fun to me, honestly. It makes my consistency of platforming increasingly so high. I literally ran out of words by just looking this level. This is absolutely the most beautiful level I ever seen, in a classic level. This is the most insane level I ever played so far. Look at the decorations in the background of this dude. It has a really fun gameplay and has an insanely satisfying decorations. This is easily one of my favorite mythic easy demons of all time. I'm not even kidding. I can't believe and I have never thought that Lilith will make a platformer extreme demon ever again. And she actually made a platformer extreme demon like this one. Believe it or not, this is by far my favorite platformer extreme demon ever. And I absolutely love this level a ton, like literally a ton. I already know that Lila S makes some insanely hard gameplay, but it's insanely fun. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is the most fun Extreme Demon I ever played so far. Every part of this level are just insanely fun, and there are no frustrating parts, like really hard timings. It's just very enjoyable, or even better, extremely enjoyable to me. And also, this is the most beautiful platformer Extreme Demon I have ever seen. The decoration of this level are insanely well made. Like, it's just so well decorated to me, honestly, like, I'm not even kidding. The decoration is just so beautiful to me. She literally did her best to decorate everything to make it really beautiful. And that's what this level was. It's just insanely beautiful to me, not surprised. I'm going to say that the first and the last checkpoint are the hardest parts of the level. But even with that, I have some very high experience from this level. As of all Lila S platformer Extreme Demons, I have an insanely high experience from this one. Yeah, I will definitely recommend this level to try this. Literally. And that concludes the ranking of 50 demons that I've been in RGDPS. It was genuinely a blast to do this showcase, honestly. If I have free enough time, I will do another showcase of ranking all of my demons that I completed in RGDPS 1 year account special. Alright, that's all. Hope you guys enjoyed in today's video. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. And also, turn on the notification bell so you won't miss on any videos or shorts that I will upload. Alright, see you guys next time. Goodbye.